Erling Haaland scores too many goals to captain Manchester City. It sounds like a joke, but under Enzo Maresca, that could become part of the decision over who wears the armband at the Etihad. Manchester City are preparing for their first Premier League season under Maresca, following Pep Guardiola's departure, and one of the biggest decisions facing the new manager is who replaces Bernardo Silva as captain. Ruben Dias, Rodri and Haaland are among the senior players in the conversation, but the Norwegian presents an unusual problem. It comes from a rule Maresca used at Leicester City and Chelsea. When his team scores, he wants the captain to leave the celebrations, head towards the technical area and receive tactical instructions. The captain can then take that message back onto the pitch before the restart. For Maresca, it is a small detail with a clear purpose. Goals can change momentum, and using the captain during that pause gives the manager a quick way to reset his team. But then you put Erling Haaland into the equation. Haaland is City's main goal scorer. If they find the net, there is a very good chance he is at the centre of the celebration or the man who has just finished the move. That is why Maresca joked that making Haaland captain could create a problem. If the captain is regularly the player scoring, the system becomes harder to use. It is an extraordinary reason to question a player's suitability for the armband. Haaland is not being criticised for a lack of leadership or influence. His problem, if we can call it that, is that he is too effective in front of goal. Should a manager really choose his captain partly because of where that player is likely to be after a goal? Or should the armband simply go to the strongest leader in the dressing room? There is a case for Maresca's thinking. Modern football is built on detail, and managers look for every possible moment to affect a match. A captain who can quickly collect information from the bench and deliver it to the rest of the side can be useful, especially after scoring, when concentration can dip. From that point of view, Ruben Dias appears to fit the role naturally. Dias is an established senior figure at City, and after a goal he is less likely to be caught up in the attacking celebrations. He can reach the touchline, take the message and organise the team for the restart. Haaland has already worn the captain's armband for Manchester City, and his leadership has previously been praised by Guardiola. He is one of the most feared players in world football, and his standards can set the tone for the team. So if Maresca decides against him, it would not automatically mean Haaland is not captain material. It may simply mean the manager wants a specific type of captain for a specific tactical job. Maresca has only recently taken charge of City, but he has made clear that he does not want to become a copy of Guardiola. He worked under Pep, understands the club and knows the expectations, but he is now introducing his own methods. The captaincy rule is a small example of that bigger idea. Dias looks like the obvious fit if Maresca wants an organiser and an on-pitch messenger. Rodri is another senior figure in the conversation. Haaland offers something different: presence, personality and enormous influence through goals. And that is what makes the decision fascinating. There is no suggestion that Haaland cannot lead. The debate is whether his role as City's most dangerous finisher clashes with the tactical responsibility Maresca wants from his captain. That is why this is more than a simple armband debate. It is an early look at how Maresca wants City to operate. In most teams, scoring more goals would strengthen a player's case for the armband. At Manchester City, it might actually make the decision more complicated. For Maresca, the logic is practical. For Haaland, it is perhaps the strangest compliment a striker could receive. You may be too busy scoring to do the job your manager wants from his captain. The final decision has not yet been announced, but the debate has already revealed something important about City's new manager. Maresca wants his captain to be more than a leader in name. He wants a direct link between the dugout and the pitch, someone who can carry tactical information back to the team in key moments. The question is whether that is clever management or whether it risks overthinking one of football's most traditional roles. Because if Erling Haaland is overlooked for the Manchester City captaincy because he scores too many goals, it would be one of the most unusual captaincy decisions the Premier League has seen in years.